Flosstube, it's Sarah, our Stitching Kingdom. I am back. It is October 28th, 2021, 28th, is that today? I think so. 28th, Thursday. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to any new subscribers that may have hopped on the bandwagon, any new friends, and to my returning friends and family and just awesome people. Thanks for being here. Thanks for getting me to 700 subscribers and being with me for the last, this is going on year 4? Or year 3? Yeah, so 3 years ago, last Saturday, I started my first Flosstube, and it was just so much fun, and I met so many amazing people. I did do that post on my community tab, and thank you to the amazingness. And so if you paid attention on the community tab, we're going to be having a little giveaway. We're going to have two, one for 700 and one for my 3-year Flosstubiversary. So it's going to start saying season 4 now because we're going into the 4th season. But I want to just say thank you and welcome, and if you're new, throw down in the comments who you came from and or who directed you, or if it was Stitch West, or I love reading the comments. So, and I try to be active in the comments. And then really quick, under 1,000 subs club, I'm gonna do a couple of shout outs. Stitchy Marie, who is she's also known as Bossy Daughter. If you watch Brenda Handwork Maniac, she started a Flosstube channel, and her channel was great. It talked about like some of the gadgets that she brought to Stitch West, and I'm like, you were brilliant. I hadn't thought of that. Like, we thought about the towers and stuff, but just like more comfort items, and so she's brilliant, and she's got an amazing assortment of stitches. And then she's, like I said, she's Brenda Handwork Maniac's daughter, so go check her out. I'll link her below. And then Tina Stitches just hit her 100th Flosstube, that's a hard word to say, 100th Flosstube episode, and she has some amazing stitches. I love her Alice in Wonderland pieces. She's also stitching on Dressmaker's Daughter. She's much more far along than I am, but I like her idea of stitching on it during the seasons. So, and I think that's what I'm going to do next year, is stitch on it seasonally. So when it's spring or fall, just because that's what the dresses are. So I'm excited for that. And then Shelly, who was Honest KeyX Stitch, and I didn't know this had happened, but when I was watching Dawn, Dawn Frosty X Stitch, who's also under 1,000 subs, when I was watching Dawn, she had mentioned that Shelly had hit 1,000, and then all of a sudden her YouTube channel was gone. Just no videos, no nothing. So she had to restart her channel. And I don't know if she had saved things. I feel so bad. I'm like, it just breaks my heart, Shelly. I am so sorry. So she is now under It's Only Stitching. So I will definitely link her below. Go give her a follow. Go get that back for her, because she's got some amazing pieces, and she's just so fun, and I love her positive attitude and just her smile. I got to meet her at Fall Fling over in Portland at Acorns and Threads the first year I went with my mom, and she's just amazing and so sweet, and I love her. And then another person that was at Stitch West, I didn't really get to talk a lot with her. She'd come over and purchase tickets, I remember, but I didn't like wander the tables and talk, which I should have. I should have done more of that, but you know, things happen. You get into like ear moods and stuff like that. And so her name is Janelle, and it's Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time, and she's got a lot of really neat, I like her. She's a new stitcher too, which is fun. But she knits as well. And then but yeah, she's got a lot of really fun stuff. I love, like, behind her where she's got, in her background, she's got these couple of frames, like a frame within a frame, but there's no pictures in it, and it's really, really cool. And then, sorry, I'm just pulling this up for the other thing that I've been neglecting to mention because I'm a jerk. But yeah, and then she's got some keys. Like, her aesthetic in the background is really, really neat. And then, and she sat at the same table as Athena, Stitching Goddess Designs, who is amazing as well. So go check all of them out. And then also go check out Izzy, who's Hate Addicts with Crafts. I had won a giveaway on her channel when she was completing the White Dragon. She was, and I've been meaning to mention it, and I talked about Ugly Birds, but I won a couple of charts from her because I guessed what day she was going to finish the White Dragon. And so, let me pull this up. I sent her my wish list, and Hate actually had a sale, which was really fun. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold, please. There, that's where we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Go back. That's where we're going. So this is Mini Enchantress, is one of the ones I got. Mini Enchanted Seamstress, I'm sorry, by Jenna Della Grotilia Maldonado. She is definitely Italian. But that's Enchanted Seamstress. She's so pretty. It's the mini, so it might be a little pixelated, but I don't care because I think it'll be really pretty. Here's the mock-up, and I will see what it looks like in. So that's what the mock-up looks like. Oh, it's not looking too bad in the video, so that means it'll look good. Maybe instead of, it's probably that fire in her hands that's making it look really pixelated, so I might fix that. And then the other one I got, oops, technology in me today is not working. And then the other one I got is Ugly Birds, because it's Ugly Birds. And I got the fabric for Ugly Birds. There it is. And then I might just cut it off, because I love these little yellow guys, but there's a couple of them up here. I might cut it off down here at the bottom. So I have this fella right here, this little blue guy. And then I might cut right here underneath, so I'd have this little guy's head poking up with the fish. But these guys have my love. I love them so much. Little raggedy looking flamingos. So fun. So yeah, that would be Ugly Birds by Serio Marchetti. He's so fun. And it's the Story Keep, so it's only so it is only, the Story Keep is only 6 inches wide by 21¼ inches high. So I'm not going to do the 25. It's not going to be that full. I think I am going to cut off that because I love those guys, but they're fun. Alright, so that's what I've got for shout outs and Under 1,000 Subs Club. You'll hear more people sprinkled throughout because I've got some amazing friends and some amazing people that I know and that I watch, and you just need to go watch them all. I am really happy that YouTube, like I said in my last video, that YouTube opened the community tab for the people that, if you have at least 500 subscribers, because that's just amazing. So anyway, let's get into stitching, shall we? So I'm failing on Whitgo, and here we are, almost November. And I've only worked on Alice in Wonderland because I'm supposed to be working on her Mirabilia from Alice for 5 days. I did not bring her picture in. I've worked on her for 3, so I'm going to try to finish what I'm finishing and then get back to focusing on her. My other focus was Magic Study, and I'm kind of like, but I do want to work on it, so I might work on it a day and then call it good. But here's where we're at. This curtain part is almost filled in. It's just, I'm not a fan of the fabric, but I'm not going to start over. So yeah, I just have to maybe put her back in my zombie run or we'll see. She will definitely be a focus for next year. I need to go through and go through my whips and stuff and see what my focuses for next year are going to be, because I do want to start things, but I want to finish things as well. So I've been working on the whale, the Monster Wonder Whale by Flosstubers Embroidery. I picked it up and I was like, oh yeah, I can focus on this, because after playing with Jax, I wanted to focus on another of my pieces. And friends, this is where we are. This is where we are! YouTube, make this my screen grab. The only thing I have to do is I have to finish, there's some trees and some blue and kind of this yellowy color right here that are like flowers. There's some little green trees and some little forest flowers growing on top of that tail, and he will be done. It's so cool. That's what he looks like. This is a kit by Flosstubers Embroidery. Love it. So kit fabric, everything, and yeah, I couldn't believe how close I was to being finished on it, and I was just like, you know what, we're just gonna plug along and we're gonna finish this bad boy. And finish it we are going to. And he was close last night on Virtual Stitchers. I was there with Laurel and Shannon and Vicky and Sammy. Who else got on? Someone else was on. Who else was on? Alma was on. Alma's Little Wonders. And I will tag them below because they are all awesome. Shannon, you need a floss tube, my friend. You need a floss tube. But yeah, so that's all that I have left on this guy. Just the trees. So, and that'll be finished tonight. I'm so excited. And it'll be another one knocked off my list. And yeah, so that'll be lots of fun. Let me write down a couple of party peoples so that I know. Sorry, hold please. All right, my friends. Okay, I'm good. Sorry, we're good? We're good. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, now I've got just a little bit of haul, and then I will talk about one other crafty thing that I've been doing. So for haul, at Stitch West I saw this finished, and it is Pumpkin Patch. It's the buttons and beads. It's got a blue truck with pumpkins in the back, and 4 years ago, a friend of mine that lives down in Texas, they got married, and they're basically, you know, they're family friends. I've known his grandma since before I was born. They were, you know, my the people who got married, his dad and my mom were pregnant at the same time. So with yeah, so it was really fun. But Jeremy and Amanda, their theme, or Jeremy's groom's cake was this blue truck that had pumpkins in the back, because he's got a rebuilt blue Chevy truck that he did with his dad, and it's just so amazing. And I saw this and I was like, I need to stitch that for Jermanda. So they're gonna get that, I don't know when, but they're gonna get it. And then, you know, no chart can travel alone, so I ordered a spooky string. I need to go through, I know I have a couple other strings because I do want to get these started, and they're fun little quick stitches. Okay, and so if you watch Stitch and Mommy's latest video, she was talking about how her daughter wants to be Grogu, Baby Yoda, from The Mandalorian. And sorry, I'm just writing this down so I don't forget to mention her. Well, Alice wanted to be Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars Rebels. She's in a lot. She's actually in The Mandalorian as well. Spoilers. I looked and looked and looked. There was no Ahsoka Tano. The costume that I ordered, it had seams that split, and it was a whole mess. So we went looking, and I was gonna get a different costume, but they didn't have it in her size. And where I'm having to sew it in adult, like she's a small adult in the sewing sizes. I'm not ready for my child to be growing up. But the costume that I wanted to do wasn't available. So we decided to go with this cool one right here in the center. And she doesn't have a belt or anything for it. I do need to grab her a belt, but we'll get that figured out. But we also I think I was saying that she's a Twi'lek. She's not. She's like a Taruga, is her race that is in Star Wars. So they are similar to the Twi'leks, where they have the Montrals, but they actually have an extra bit in the back that's a Laiku, and their Montrals are more in the front, and then they have little pokey bits, where a Twi'lek is basically, she's just got like a bunch of braids that are that are tendrils. So, or it's 2 big tendrils, I want to say. Anyway, you don't need me like harping on Star Wars wiki. So here's the vest. I still need to stitch down, like tack stitch down the sleeves so that they stay. But it's got this really fun little stand-up collar. And if I remember, I will insert pictures of what she looks like in it, because we did take pictures of it. Oh, there's some darts right there. It's a good thing that just wipes off. There you go. But that's the vest. And then I made her little armbands. I did not have to do the whole, I cut out 2. I did not have to do the whole thing. But it's a nice stretchy material, and it kind of bunches up really good on her. And I don't even have to put like elastic in it because it fits her arms so well. And then this was the fun little shirt. And I need to tack that down so it stays. And that'll keep her really, really warm for Halloween. And this ticks in I like a so. Even though I understitched it down, it's still gonna try to flip. So there's that. And then here's her pants that I did, and I shouldn't have done I just should have done the pants. I shouldn't have done the little knee pads because you really can't see them. But these are the fun little pants that I made. They're kind of a sparkly, kind of a golden. I wanted kind of a Rebels type of look on her. So there's those, and then I'm pretty proud of it, and Alice seems to like it. That this is Ahsoka's headpiece, and I've still got to stuff it and stuff. But I had to paint it with some fabric paint, and I didn't paint the underside here because it's going to be covered up by her back. So, but I did do this part all the way around, and I think I did a pretty good job freehand painting, because these are kind of like stripes, and you know, they grow with her. I was looking at a reference photo, and they grow with her while she ages, so, which is kind of cool. So they're really not all even and stuff like that, but it stretches. It's fun. I'm excited how it turned out. I was kind of stressing about how it was going to turn out, and she loves it, and that is all that matters. So that was I'm gonna hold this up again because it's pretty cool. And I got this pattern off of Etsy for the Laiku and Montrals and stuff, and I sewed it out of a Yaya Han fabric, so it's stretchy, so it'll fit on her head and it'll look really cool. But yeah, so that's the other adventures I've been doing. Really quick plans. Oh, there goes the, I'll put you right there because you're dry. Plans wise, we've got Jessie Marie from Jessie Marie's Does Stuff ran the what was it? She ran the Whip Go numbers, and there goes my whip list. She ran the Whip Go numbers for November, and by default we get December's WIPGO numbers because there was only 4 numbers left. So my November numbers are 14, which is, let's see, Monkey on a Throne, which is for 5 days, so I should be able to get a couple of those in. Number 16, which is around the holidays, 5 days, that's easy to do. And then for December, it is number 9, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Number 9, which is Blue Moroccan Lace for 5 days. I've got that covered in December. And then number 25, which is Yellowstone for 5 days, which I will try to do that. Because I did not work on Yellowstone this month. I'm going to try to get a couple days in next month. So, because I'm trying to get at least 1 day in on doing that. So now that takes me to, I want to say I had 50. 65 whips, and I have finished 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 of those will be 8, so 65 minus 8. Oops. Been one of those days. I have 57 whips now. Super, super fun. So exciting. And I'm hoping to get some more down by the end of the year. We shall see. Don't know why Siri was going off. But yeah, so that's what we've got. Plans for next month include Zombie Run, which is my Blue Moroccan Lace, Lady of the Flag, Mermaid of the Pearls, and Well Rounded. So that's not changing next month. I can't believe we're almost in November. That's just crazy. And I hope you have a great week. Happy stitching and happy crafting, and have a very, very safe Halloween. Bye, my friends. So, future Sarah here. Recorded my video, got it all done. What did I forget? I forgot the giveaway, because I'm a dork. So, we're going to do it this way. There's 2 things that we're going to be giving away. One is this gorgeous, I'm going to flip you here. Can I flip? No, I cannot. Oops. Okay. The first one is going to be this Dimensions Butterfly, Peacock Butterfly Kit. So, say butterflies. I love it. I think I got it off of a D-stash, and a couple years ago, I'm not going to have time to stitch it. So, I'm trying to come to terms with, see my messy craft room, come to terms with myself and say, yes, you are not finishing that. So for one of the giveaways, say butterfly, butterfly. And for another is HL's Moth. And this comes, and I will see what I've got fabric wise, but it comes with the thread pack too. And this is the thread pack from Twisted Threads. I'm trying to remember her name. Let's see if it's in here, shall we? Ah, my brain is gone. I know her name. I do. I'll look that up and I'll put it down below. So, giveaways. So for the butterfly, if you want the butterfly, say butterfly. And if you want the moth, say moth. It's just one of those days. So, but really, thank you for sticking around, for subscribing, and for getting me to that 700 mark. So, super excited. Have a great day, my friends.